Let's give some people a chance to come in. We're going to relax on this one. As you can hear, I've got my Starship Enterprise background noise going on. You can hear the bridge noises.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
How's everybody doing? Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Remember to get those likes up. Share the video with as many people as you can. Want you to go ahead and get the activity up. I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys about some things that are happening in the news here. Let me just do a quick sound check. Make sure everything is coming through. Make sure all my levels are up. Hope everybody had a good weekend. See if I can't check my sound right quick. Gotta forgive me for this feedback. Share the video with as many people as you can. Want you to go ahead and... All right. So yeah, we have a lot happening right now in tech world, in the world today, and with everything that's happening in the political sphere. And all I think that's really a distraction from what's really happening in our universe. We have some extraterrestrial activity and interest. Yes. I want to share some things with you guys. I'm gonna see if I can do a screen share and share my latest screen. Well, let's see. Now all of the articles that I was reading are gone, but that's okay because it's trending in the news right. Now let's see if I can share this all with you. Fair use, by the way. We're going to do a screen share, window capture. All right. As you can see, aliens and Galactic Federation, Space Chief claims. Now we're going to watch this. I'm going to turn this video on for you guys to watch. And then we're going to kind of go over some of the text. Fair use. The aliens and Galactic Federation. I hope this is showing for you guys. Now, why is this pausing all of a sudden? This really sucks. I hope this is showing for you guys. Now, why is this pausing all of a sudden? This really sucks.
Technology at an Ontario college.
One second, people. I'm going to get this together. I'm going to have to do my window share from another window. For some reason, Internet Explorer has been really delaying a lot lately, especially with regard to videos. All right, now hopefully this one will work better. All right, now hopefully this one will work better. I'm not quite sure if this video is showing for you guys. You got to let me know if you can see the video, if you can hear it. I'm not quite sure if this video is showing for you guys. Well, I don't know if you guys heard that, and I don't know if that was loud enough for you. Hopefully it was. But I'm going to read through this article anyway, regardless of whether the video was actually not as informative as I expected it to be. And it didn't really show the It didn't really show the UFO footage that I expected it to show. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of get this out of my face so that y'all can see my handsome face over here, and see if I can't move this to somewhere else on the screen, or try to get you guys something a little bit more attractive. But there is allegedly, well, we're going to go up to the top. There is allegedly a galactic federation of alien species among the stars, and they don't want humans to be a part of their club. A former head of Israel's military in Israel over the years, but aliens won't come out in public because they worry people will freak out. In other words, they've done their homework. Humanity isn't ready, Professor and retired Israeli General Haim Eshed said this week during an interview with the Hebrew language paper Yediot Aharonot. Yediot Aharonot. Eshed told the paper that aliens are already among us on Earth, and that several species have formed a galactic federation akin to the one seen in Star Trek, according to the translations by the Jerusalem Post. He also suggested that the U.S. and Israel have been collaborating with aliens on space travel for years, and that U.S. President Donald Trump was on the verge of revealing their existence. I could see that. Eshed, 87, spoke to the paper while promoting his upcoming book, The Universe Beyond the Horizon. His claims are wide-ranging, earth-shaking, and unverified, but his credentials are hard to ignore. He previously served as a top official in Israel's military space program from 1981 to 2010 and was responsible for the country's Ofek satellite project. I think he kind of knows what he's talking about over here. Eshed did not provide specifics about Trump's supposed near slip, but the president did speak about the issue earlier this year. Trump claimed in June that he had heard very interesting things about Roswell, the New Mexico city known for an alleged UFO event in 1947. I won't talk to you about what I know about it, but it's very interesting, Trump said at the time. Winnipeg UFO expert, this is another article, calls alien civilization research an educated guess. The president has used similar language in the past to tease other bits of supposed secret knowledge, including his false claims of election fraud in recent weeks. Well, his real claims of election fraud in recent weeks. Trump has not made any specific revelations about aliens during his term, but he did found the Space Force as a new branch of the U.S. military. I don't think that was done as a joke, and I don't think that was done, just to do it. His government also revealed earlier this week that 3 previously leaked videos of unidentified aerial phenomenon were legitimate, though they did not specify the nature of the objects. Eshed claimed that aliens have already helped the U.S. and Israel set up an underground base on Mars, and that they are waiting for humans to reach a stage where we understand what space and spaceships are. Wow. They obviously haven't been watching our TV and movies lately. Eshed told the paper that he was coming out with his claims now because academia has become more open to such ideas. If I had come up with what I'm saying today 5 years ago, I would have been hospitalized, he said. Today, they're already talking differently. I have nothing to lose. I've received my degrees and awards. I'm respected in universities abroad, where the trend is also changing. The news sparked a flurry of jokes on social media, reigniting the sort of tongue-in-cheek alien fever that fueled last year's Storm Area 51 event. Well, let's see,
How fast are your teleporters? No teleporters. Flying cars. A high-speed train that goes around the planet? No, you don't have that either. Okay. What about, does everyone have health care? Is there enough food to go around? It looks like some people are starving. You do have enough food. Then why isn't it? Logistics? You want me to write? Logistics. Okay. Starving because of logistics. Have you colonized any other planets? Not even Mars? It's right down the street. I mean, things could be worse, right? Imagine if you were still fighting over resources. Oh, you do. You have big wars. Oh, and you have a pandemic. Right now, you have a pandemic. Oh no. Jason? Bring this in. Bring this in. I understand you have a very charismatic little white head called a dodo bird. I would love to meet you. Bring me a dodo. You need to use the restroom? We haven't done that in centuries. We don't do that here. Oh, you still have prisons. Oh, Jason, they still have prisons. The malevolent creature known as Strategist. Why has nobody grabbed it? What is no homo? Why did you turn the wolf into the pug?
This is so stupid.
Okay, well, I think that should be enough. You've given us a lot to think about. We'll see you soon. Bye. Jason, burn your application. It's disgusting. The whole planet. Can you imagine the bathroom, Jason?
Hey, man, look. The news also sparked jokes about a potential conflict between Trump's Space Force and the Galactic Federation, a conflict that we likely would have no chance of winning if Eschat's claims are true. Earth gets denied membership to the Galactic Federation. Oh, goodness. Okay, Eschat has not provided evidence to support his claims, but he's not the first former member of a space program to suggest that aliens exist. Helen Sharman, Britain's first astronaut, also claimed such a thing was possible in an interview last January. There are also many billions of stars out there in the universe that there must be all sorts of different forms of life, she said at the time. If Sharman and Eschat are correct, then the aliens are simply waiting for humans to show we are ready for their arrival. We don't even have the good silverware out. Perhaps they'll change their minds when we see the bizarre monoliths we've been building lately. Scientists and philosophers have been pondering the possibilities of alien life for years. Are we alone in the universe? If we are, what makes us special? And if we're not, why haven't we run into anybody else? I think it's halitosis. I think on a galactic scale, we have bad breath. Several theories have emerged around the subject, including the possibility that extraterrestrials exist, but they simply don't want to talk to us. MIT astronomer John Ball dubbed this notion the zoo hypothesis in a landmark 1973 paper. He suggested that perhaps aliens exist and they know we're here, but they've blocked us off into a space zoo. The zoo hypothesis predicts that we shall never find them because they do not want to be found, and they have the technology and the ability to ensure this. Ooh, wow. That gives us another reason to hate ourselves as humans. The White House, U.S. Department of Defense, and Israeli officials did not respond to requests from comments from NBC News. Global News also reached out to the Galactic Federation about the issue. The aliens did not respond by press time. Oh, that's a little humor. Ha 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 ha. Okay, well, perhaps. Maybe the wrong human beings are in charge down here, and therefore the aliens don't want to make contact with us. I don't know. That is very likely a reason for us not having made contact with the extraterrestrials. But I don't know, right? I don't know. Call in and tell me your theories on, what the hell, man? How come these aliens haven't called us? How come they don't come visit? We have the good food, and we have the snack foods, and we have the best breakfast cereals, right? We got Cocoa Puffs, man, and Apple Jacks, dude. I mean, and Fruit Loops, But yeah, so here we are, sitting here at this boring corner of the galaxy, of the universe, at this most empty area of the Milky Way galaxy, the area with the least milk in it, and we're just looking for a friend, man. We're looking for friends. As you can see behind me, I've got my asteroids moving. And like I said, if you guys have any contribution to the conversation, just give me a call. Holla at your boy. We're trying to get something going here, conversation. I don't know. Call in and tell me your theories on, trying to get this conversation started. Trying to figure out how and why and where the extraterrestrials are, and how come they won't contact us. How come they won't call us anymore? I think that's an important thing for us to find out, for us to figure out. Don't be shy. Get those likes up. Get those comments up. Yes, indeed. We have a couple more articles out here, but they're mainly all talking about Eshed. I consider myself, I guess, a believer. It's kind of hard not to understand that, the all of the variations of life on Earth represent distinctive phenotypes, right? DNA strains, and the DNA for us is probably a common DNA for the primate, right? We're apes out of Africa, and let's hope that the opposable thumb has helped the other ape primate species in different galaxies evolve as intelligently as we did. I think that's really where we are. I think that's really what we're looking for. And it would be interesting to get the answers to these questions. As always, as you know, I am studying for the Gateway experience through the Monroe Institute. Gateway is preparing me for an out-of-body experience. So that's kind of what I'm preparing for at this time. You got to forgive this background here. Floating through space is floating through time, as you know. So as time goes on, right, space and outer space is changing. Pretty soon we're going to start crossing these anomalies. We're going to start creating and traversing these anomalies in space. Being able to meet our past, present, and future selves. being able to meet our past, present, and future selves. There we go. Call in, everybody, or give me a shout out. Let me know. Kai, you there? Okay. You can go to my son's channel, Kai Lockett. He goes live every day, several times a day. He's a gamer. He's coming in right now.
That's correct.
He's my youngest, and he's already taller than Daddy. Look at this big, beautiful afro.
Yes.
Kai Lockett. Yes. So proud of my young man. He's taller than Daddy, and he's only 14. Okay? So watch him on his channel, Kai Lockett.
Yes.
That's the man, the Kai man. He's a boxer. Matter of fact, you gonna go boxing soon?
Well, I'm gonna keep doing my live.
Oh, okay. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. Whenever you want, you can do it. All right. So check in, y'all. Check in. This is the first in a series of videos that I'm going to be doing about the extraterrestrial phenomenon. What we're doing in outer space, what outer space is doing with us. Check in, cuz. Let me know how you doing. Want to do a shout out to all my family out in New Orleans, Louisiana, and Houston, and Atlanta, and all of the different places around the country where we are. I'm getting this together for you guys. I'm trying to find another article here that shows us about the extraterrestrial revelation. Call in if you have any input. If you'd like to ask any questions, if you have anything to share or to add. Thanks a lot for joining again. Get the comments up and the likes. You know, we're gonna have to say a little something from our sponsor, so don't feel bad. You're gonna have to pick up a little bit of this BiomedRx CBD oil.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Nice. And you know, when you go to BiomedRx CBD, you're not only going to be able to find the gold label CBD oil, right? BiomedRx gold label CBD oil has all of the qualities that the gentleman in the video in the commercial mentioned, right? Gluten-free, glyphosate-free, non-GMO, homogenized, organically grown here in local farms in California, third-party tested, CO2 extracted. But we also go up to 10,000 milligram strength, up to 10,000 milligram strength. Nobody goes that high. I mean, you're not going to find CBD oil that is that strong. You're simply not. We've also got the Happy Formula, which is CBD and CBG cannabigerol. Cannabigerol is another one of the 125 plus cannabinoids that are found in the marijuana plant or in the cannabis plant. It has a nice light feeling. It gives a nice light feeling. I don't know if you want to call it a buzz, but it makes it easier to speak, makes it easier to articulate your words, and it makes it easier to socialize. So a lot of people like the happy formula. I call it the happy formula because it makes me happy. Okay, so I think you guys should definitely try that out. All right. And of course, go to the BiomedRx channel and subscribe. All right. Hit the like button and hit the bell for notification of videos, because that's where I show all of the holistic health videos. So here is where I'm going to be showing the, I guess, more esoteric type of, yeah, that kind of stuff. That kind of, X-Files kind of stuff. So that's what we're going to be talking about. That's what we talk about on this channel. But I highly recommend that you go to the BiomedRx channel and like and subscribe and everything. And of course, hit the like button and subscribe and share on this channel as well. Right? Don't forget about old Devin Lockett, right? Because I need your support. Now remember, when you go to BiomedRxCBD.com, you can buy BiomedRx CBD, but you can also buy vitamins like Optimum Man Formula, Optimum Daily, and Optimum Woman.
BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
Such beauty, such fond memories on the beaches in LA. So, yeah, what do you think? What do you guys think? Call in 424-204-2382. Let me know. Let me know how you feel about this. Do you think we're at the point of a revelation? Do you think we're at the point of actually making contact, making close encounter contact with, the next kind, the extraterrestrial beings? Are we going to meet others out there in space like us? Are we going to get along? Or are they going to destroy us? Are they going to see us like we see the other animals on the earth? Are they going to destroy us? Are they going to eat us? Do they see us as food? There's a lot of things that it could be. And I don't want to go too far up the deep end, because I want everybody to think of your own solutions of what it might be. Yes. Get along, or are they going to? There's my Q-tips. Well, you can hear my son Kai in the next room. I'm very proud of him. He's doing his live cast. I want to thank everybody for joining. I really appreciate it. We're going to be moving on. I think this has been quite a long time for this particular live cast. 41 minutes. If you have any ideas you want me to talk about for future episodes, go ahead on and send me an email to info@biomedrx.tv and or info@devinlockett.tv. As I always say, stay kind, stay blessed, and stay healthy. But I guess right here, I'm just going to say stay cool, like my son does on his channel. Take care, and I'm going to be going live again tomorrow.